Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Pay-Per-Review. Yes, this time it's actually review. As you can see, I'm flying solo once again because Mainstream, he's crashed out on the couch. Once again, no surprise there. Pockets is on the camera because he refuses to take part. Don't you?
I didn't ever refuse anything.
No. Well, you just never feel like partaking. Don't feel like being in the camera unless, you know, it's something major important.
Right.
Or some bad shit's going down. And, of course, Roddy Dotty is going 10 rounds with the clock. Means he's punching the clock, making that... Moving on.
Yeah.
We're reviewing today WWE Battleground.
That was the one where Randy fought Superman, right?
What? No.
He didn't Superman? He didn't Superman RKO. He didn't RKO Superman through IHOP.
He didn't Superman RKO. No. That's the dawn of the RKO.
Right.
It's a fan-made trailer for those of you who don't know. It's anyway, it came straight out of nowhere. But yeah, Battleground. You know, Lesnar versus Rollins. You know, I will say this: it was a pretty good pay-per-view. Not all the matches were top-notch. There were some that sucked.
Diva match stepped it up.
It did. It was pretty impressive. But I guess the one buzzkill about this was Ryback wasn't defending.
Yeah.
And of course they did have other great talents such as, you know, Ambrose and Cesaro and Ziggler. No, they didn't. It's a shame. Anyway, he did. It was just like, there he goes again. I don't know why he's got aimed those in my direction. What have I done to deserve him?
Anyway, take him to get food.
I take him to get food. He should repay me for that. Not give me.
Right.
Let's give me bubbles. Anyway, you know how this goes. 4 out of 5 rods, or however much it's given. Rodimus writes the cards. This time it's a phone. It's not. No cards. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump right in to the pre-show. Pre-show, which the match on the pre-show that they have advertised. Thank God they kept it on the pre-show. It was, of course, Barrett versus R-Truth.
R-Truth.
Mr. R-Truth, Mr. King, what's up? I carry a plunger, a bathrobe. No, not a bathrobe, a bath towel.
Yeah.
How's it across? Stupid rivalry. Thank God they kept that match on the pre-show because it would have sucked on the main show. Suck-a-ka.
Oh, sucky ducky.
Oh, sucky ducky. Anyway, the opening match saw Orton versus Sheamus. I gotta say, this was a straight up fight. As Roddy Dotty would say, a dog fight. I don't know why he has to add dog. Yeah, that's a good kitty. Fine then. Didn't want you to be in the camera either.
Don't you blow me off.
Anyway, this was a straight up dog fight. They were basically beating each other around the secured in area. You know, with the security walls and the ring and whatnot. It's a pretty back and forth match towards the end, but of course, the victory for Orton came out of nowhere.
As it always does.
Yeah. Now, before this kind of seemed short and sweet, Rodimus didn't put time. He had to text me these cards since I haven't seen him since last weekend, wasn't it?
Yeah, last weekend.
Yes, last weekend. So, I don't know the timestamp. Of course, Orton won with an RKO straight out of nowhere. Of course, it had to come from somewhere. They were in St. Louis, after all. Orton's hometown.
Yeah, he wasn't going to lose in his hometown.
No. Of course, it's rare when somebody loses in their hometown.
Yeah.
Anyway, this match gets a 3 out of 5. Not too bad. I was happy with it.
I was quite entertained.
Yes. So, to answer Sheamus' age-old question, I was entertained.
Indeed.
My question is, was Russell Crowe entertained?
No, he's too busy making music.
And punching people around the world. Fighting around the world.
Yeah.
Checking up on Tiger.
He was too busy making movies, making music, and fighting around the world.
He had to make sure Tiger was okay.
Yeah, they got to keep Tugga away from them guns.
Yes. Anyway, next match. It's the tag team title match. It was the New Day with, it's Xavier because he wouldn't shut up. Taking on the tag team champions, Prime Time Players. You know, millions of dollars.
Looks sad when you're doing it by yourself.
It does, because Malcolm is too much of a bitch to participate, because he keeps eating himself into a coma. And Roddy Dottie is, of course, punching the clock again.
You need somebody to run the camera.
Yeah, I do. Otherwise, I'd have to edit like 2 seconds out.
Yeah.
Oh well, that's not too much work. Anyway, I was sufficiently pleased with this match. I mean, once again, tag team division stepped it up. You know, they stepped it up, and they didn't take it to the
They
streets.
need to add more chili con carne and add the Lucha Dragons into the title match scene.
Of course, Lucha Dragons. They need to spice it up. They need to spice that queso up.
Sweet cheese ain't gonna cut it forever.
Nope. But yeah, it's pretty good. New Day, not failing to surprise for once. I mean, their bit still sucks. You know, it sucks. That's all I got. I don't like clap therapy.
You don't want to give Malcolm the clap.
Therapy.
Yeah.
But yes, primetime players, you know, they're still making that millions of dollars with this win. You know, just imagine that Rodimus is there and that we're doing the millions of dollars dance. I'm not going to degrade myself anymore. This match gets a 3.5 out of 5.
Woo!
Again,
3.5 rods.
I'd hate to know how they get that half. That's
that
got
half
hurt.
rod.
That half rod.
Yeah, it's half chub.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah.
I thought they. Moving on.
Yes, they added a Prince. They split it and added Prince Albert to it.
Eesh. Gross. Anyway, moving on. Next match was Bray Wyatt and his Not You crusade against Roman Reigns. Sufficiently.
Who was very aggressively smug during this match.
Was. Both of them were. But again, it was a very sufficient match. It had a real bullshit ending, you know.
Yeah.
Some hooded fellow came out of nowhere.
With a beard that nobody saw.
With the beard. Kicked the absolute taste out of Roman Reigns' mouth. It was like that kick was super or something.
Yeah. Fucking super kicks.
It's fucking super kicks. Kicked Roman Reigns while he was outside the ring and the referee was distracted. The hooded fellow that nobody knew who it was had a beard a country mile long. Anyway, Bray Wyatt hit the Sister Abigail, picked up the win. And of course you saw who the hooded fellow was. It was Luke Harper. Jeez.
Dean Harper.
It was Dean Harper.
Yeah.
The announce team just pisses me off so bad. But because they just pretended like they didn't know who it was when the beard was freaking obvious.
The beard was poking out.
The beard was poking out. It was country mile long.
It was a mile long.
But yeah, Bray Wyatt picked up the win. They're going to continue this whole Wyatt family feud. Of course, it's just going to be the two of them against... damn, I almost called Roman Reigns Luke Harper for some reason.
Ambrose Reigns.
Ambrose Reigns, yes.
Yeah.
The power couple of Ambrose Reigns.
Yeah.
The crazy Superman, for some reason.
Yeah.
But yeah, this match gets a 3.5 out of 5.
Again, 3.5 rods.
Yeah. Who knew that rod would be so favorable this time? You know, there was nothing lower than a 3 on this card so far.
Really?
Yeah. You'll be surprised.
Not even did the Divas match score out abnormally high?
Well, you'll find out in a minute. Anyway, next match is a triple threat Divas match. Now, you know, the whole feud going on is basically Paige is still leading her revolution against the Bella Twins. So, you know, it's the Bellas and Alicia Fox, a team with absolutely no talent whatsoever, just looks pretty, but doesn't do anything pretty. Then you got Paige and her newfound alliance, which is Paige, Charlotte, who is the daughter of the Nature Boy Ric Flair. And, of course, Becky Lynch, who, that lass can wrestle.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, meanwhile, Paige's revolution is underway. There's a third person throwing their hat to the ring. Of course, Naomi and her team of herself, Tamina, and the NXT Women's Champion, Sasha Banks. That team has only one person of notable talent. And that's
the NXT title belt?
And they're taking that to the bank.
The title belt?
No, I would actually give Sasha Banks her props.
Oh, the boss.
The boss. Like a boss. Anyway,
like a bank.
Like a bank statement.
Mm-hmm.
Telling you, you've been audited. You've been served.
You got an Audi.
Got an Audi, got an audit. Ain't gonna get that loan.
No.
Anyway, yeah, in this match, each team had to select their representative in a triple threat match. Of course, the Bellas picked Brie Bella, because Nikki couldn't get the job done, even if she wanted to.
Not without Twin Magic, she can't.
Nope. And, of course, Paige's team picked Charlotte, wrestling royalty, I might add. You know, she does everything with a little bit more flair.
Ah!
Well, not only is that her namesake, but that's also on the T-shirt. If you're gonna do something, do it with flair.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, Naomi's team, they picked, of course, the boss, Sasha Banks, which, for once, the Divas match has picked up. It was pretty impressive. This match came straight out of nowhere, and it was a pretty good substitute for the IC title match. You know, I'm fairly interested in this Diva storyline now. Now that they can give Divas a chance they truly deserve, put on a clinic of matches. But, you know, Charlotte got the win, hit Brie Bella with the figure 8 leg lock. You know, it's the figure 4 leg lock, except for with
a back bridge built in.
Yeah, back bridge. So basically the claim to fame for that is it's the figure 8 because it's twice as good as her daddy's.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, figure 8. Go figure. Really.
You feel proud of what you just did?
Not really. Do you see why I'm so bored? See, look at this face. This face is
I thought it was
bored.
because the fart cannon was aimed at you the whole video, so your face is being held hostage.
I am being held hostage by a fart cannon. Can't you see this face? It's so bored. This wordplay business is boring. It's boring.
But he does it for you.
Boring.
He does it for you people.
I do it for you people, you fans of ours. People who like to see the face and Rodimus Prime. Rodimus Primetime player who's punching the clock. But enough about last week. This match actually got a 4 out of 5.
Really?
Really.
The first Diva match to ever get higher than a what? A 2.5?
Higher than a 3.5.
Mm-hmm.
It gets a 4.
Damn.
So.
One of the highest rated matches of the night.
One of. The next highest match is the United States title match. Of course, Cena versus Owens, round 3. Final round.
Hopefully. Probably not.
Fingers crossed.
Probably going to drag it out even longer than the Rusev feud.
I think they should stop here because all 3 matches have been 5-star quality. Or at least 4-star quality from our senior analyst, Roddy Dottie. He's the one that compiles all these matches. He's the one that does his wrestling research. He's the one that looks in on all these programs when he gets the chance. Of course, me, I'm pretty much the WWE expert, since that's all I can watch. And Josh over there, he's pretty much the Lucha Underground fanboy.
It's hard to beat Lucha Underground's product.
It is. It's pretty much classic ECW brought back, you know, with no storyline whatsoever.
Nope.
Their tag team division is just one
definitely
guy.
looking forward to the 5th when Ultima Lucha comes on.
I'm going to have to watch that when they put it on YouTube. Anyway, back to a subpar product. Cena versus Owens. This one did not disappoint like the ones before.
Yeah, the ending was shoddy, but...
Yeah, the ending could have been better. But... Again, they both were back to the drawing board, pulling out everything they could.
Stuff never seen before in any other... Every single match between these two, at least one of them's pulled out something I've never seen them use before.
I wouldn't say that because I have a foggy memory about what happened in those matches, but all I know is Cena was going to the well and pulling stuff out he never pulls out before.
Mm-hmm.
And Owens just continues to show why he deserves to be on the main roster. I mean, the guy plays an excellent heel. One of Brock Lesnar talent. Doesn't give a fuck about anything. And his skills are not unnoticed. He's just making a name for himself. And of course, you can't knock Cena. The man's still going strong after 13 years of being on the main roster. Of course, the fans don't care.
Half of them do.
Half of them do. To half that chance, let's go Cena. But, actually, I think in this pay-per-view they were chanting, let's go Cena, fight Owens, fight. I think they were 50-50 on it. Anyway, it was still a good match. Cena got the win. He's still U.S. champ. Of course, Owens still walks away like a bitch. So,
walk Owens walk.
Walk Owens walk. Or when he had his beef with Samoa Joe, it was run Owens run. Nah, I think Malcolm got a kick out of it, even though he's half asleep. Thank God he's not aiming his fart cannon at me. Aiming at the couch, he can take the real punishment. Anyway, this match gets a 4 out of 5. Still quality stuff. On to the main event. This one is a doozy. It was Seth Rollins defending his championship against the Beast Incarnate, the mayor of Suplex City.
The Conqueror.
The Conqueror. Which, okay, him being named the Conqueror is alright, but when they say that he conquered so-and-so, that sounds a little gay.
Just a little gay.
Just a little. I'm just saying.
Were you goaded into this?
Nope, but I'm super.
Were you held at ass point?
Nope. I'm super.
You just saying?
I'm super.
Just saying?
I'm super just saying.
So you weren't goaded?
No, I was never goaded.
Were you ever a five-time champion? 5 times?
That was 8 times.
5 times?
No, but I'm a 2-time WonderShop champion. Ugh.
Something Booker T's never been.
Nope. You mean relevant?
Damn!
Okay, fine. I'll give Booker T his props. He was relevant in WCW.
Back when he was Slurpee and hot dogging around.
No. That was messed up. I'd say he was relevant. Harlem Heat. One of the greatest tag teams ever grace pro wrestling. Anyway, but yes, it was Rollins versus Lesnar for the title, and it started to look one-sided, like last year's Summer Slam. You know,
basically any match Lesnar's ever been in except for the one with Reigns.
I wouldn't say that. At least they gave Undertaker a good 3 minutes before this became one-sided. But Rollins got a total of 13 suplexes. Heyman was sitting there counting. But what really impressed me was Rollins grabbed his title and made a run for it. You know, take advantage of Champion's advantage. He got over the security wall. Lesnar chased him. Didn't mount the security wall. He hurdled it. That big, what, 250, 300-pound frame? Mantled it like it was, hurdled it like it was nothing. Like it was a toddler limbo bar. he hurdled it and drug Rollins back.
He threw him over it. He suplexed him over it.
No, he belly to belly threw him. He didn't.
Yeah, he threw him over it.
I thought he was going to suplex him on the concrete there. That would have been, that would have been ugly with a capital U. Anyway, of course, Lesnar got Rollins' slimy carcass back in the ring. F5'd him.
Suplexed him a couple more times,
yes.
then F5'd him.
So he got about 15 suplexes in, F5'd him twice.
I thought he F5'd him once.
Okay, he F5'd him twice. Once earlier in the match and then again later. But yeah, he got the F5 in. He hit the 3 count. 1, 2, lights go out. Taker shows up.
Lights go out.
Bell tolls. Lights come up. Taker and Lesnar are staring each other in the ring, and Heyman practically has shit himself. Of course, you know, Brock Lesnar for once had that look of sheer amazement. For once, he had one more emotion than what he's used to. He couldn't handle it. So then Undertaker, he kicked him in the gut. I think he missed his mark and hit a little bit lower. Hit him in the...
His huevos!
Huevo splash. Feels like a kick from the Undertaker. Of course, what were you about to say?
Nothing.
But of course, you know, Undertaker, he actually dropped Lesnar. Nobody has ever dropped Lesnar like that before. He kicked him once in the huevos, then he...
I like how you said it nonchalantly. He kicked him in the huevos. And then he... Let's just like, you said it like, let's just keep going right over. He kicked him in the huevos.
Then he choke slammed him. Then he tombstone pile drived him. Got to the apron, realized he wasn't done. Tombstoned him again, which somebody getting the jump on Lesnar again, that doesn't happen every day. And if it does, then somebody is terrible at writing scripts. Of course, you know, it's been confirmed on Monday Night Raw that Lesnar and Undertaker are going to go at it at SummerSlam. And it wasn't, oh, let's make this match official. Let's have Triple H call it out. No. These two brawled for a good 10 minutes. And I'm disappointed that I had to miss it. But I caught the replay of it. Even though that was terrible writing, having all these small guys from the locker room hold Lesnar and Taker back, still pretty interesting to watch the two of them go at it. KO! Anyway, that match gets a 5 out of 5. That was the highest rated match on the card. So, yeah, that's the match card. Superstars of the night: Cena, Owens, Taker. Again, this is Rodimus' card, our senior analyst. I'm just the voice box. Match of the night: the U.S. title match and the WWE World Heavyweight Championship match.
You're not gonna excuse yourself?
Not really.
Dirty.
I don't care. Gotta fuel my cannon. I gotta get all the small shells out.
Right.
Anyway, you know, I just thought about something. Rodimus didn't put his pay-per-view rating overall on here. So I'm just gonna...
Let's just do it an average.
I was gonna say...
3.5, 3.5, 4, 4...
5.
5?
I was gonna say 4.
4.
We're gonna give this title, pay-per-view, we're gonna give this pay-per-view, Battleground, a 4 out of 5.
I thought it was Payback.
No, it was Battleground.
Battleground.
Yeah, Battleground.
Right.
Like, Payback happened after WrestleMania.
Right.
That one was It wasn't as good as this. I'll go ahead and say it. It wasn't as good as Battleground. I mean, WWE's starting to step up their product, which, thank God, they are. Especially since one of their living legends is now being bastardized for something he said 8 years ago. But that was then, and this is now. That's Couch. And that's Malcolm. Not War Machine Ninja. But, well, I didn't say it at the beginning of the video.
Right.
So I figured I'd station identification.
You said, and I'm Roddy Donnie.
No. I at least know who I am. I'm Ernest. As fuck.
Ernest Hemingway?
No.
Ernest goes to camp? Ernest?
Anyway, moving on to our plug party. Of course, Devin Cooks. He's now in our tag team on YouTube. He's an affiliate. Of course, I figured it was long overdue since Ron must keeps plugging for this guy. I have no clue if he's jockeying for us or not. But oh well. If he is, the feeling's mutual. But if he's not, do your own thing, man. Of course, he's cooking fried green tomatoes last time I heard. Fried green tomatoes. That's
fried mater.
Fried green tomatoes. That's a real southern dish, I tell you.
Almost as southern as biscuits with some mustard.
Mashed potatoes.
French fried potatoes.
Just as good as Whamburger and French fries. Careful, don't get a heart attack. We'll have to call a ambulance.
Oh! Why don't you go get your Whamburger some French fries? Oh, Rada!
Anyway, the next person we're going to plug is Sarah of Dorkopedia. She's still on hiatus, but she could be dreaming up of new stuff. I still need to talk to her about her channel artwork, but I'm not going to press the issue too much. And of course, you know us. Follow our brand. Follow us on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, on Dasher, on Prancer, on Common, on Stupid.
I wonder if he was the special one out of the litter. No, he's a genius, but...
No, he's an idiot savant.
Right.
He's pretty much a dumbass with social graces, but...
Right.
He has 150 IQ, so... And be warned, folks, 100 is norm on the IQ. Find us on Destiny for all you Destiny players. You know who I am. I'm PwnShop135. He's Wonder Pockets. And of course, this oaf on the couch snoozing it up is Ed Robinson 2.
On PlayStation 4.
On PlayStation 4.
PS4.
On PS4. You know, I'll spell that out with all caps. Find Pockets of Mine Clan on 360. On Mine Clan.
Mine Clan.
Mine Clan.
I promise you, we're not Nazis.
We are not Nazis. Though he is part German.
Yeah.
I'm part everything else, I guess. Except for Asian cultures. I have no clue if Asian cultures exist in these veins or not. All I know is I like mashed potatoes. And
any kind of potato, really.
Well, there are some potatoes I don't like, but I can't name them since I don't know. I like sweet potatoes. I like...
You like cheesy potatoes?
Yeah, I like cheesy potatoes. I like French fries, potato chips,
freedom fries?
Freedom fries, yes. Well, I said French fries.
Right.
Anyway, yes, find our clan on Xbox 360. It's WonderShop, like the brand. Of course, you can find our initials, WRSP. It is R, right?
Yeah, WRSP.
Okay, WRSP.
Thinking about changing it to YMCA, or TNTO for Tonto.
No, because I think half of our clan members are young kids and they won't get that. Or at least, not young kids, but like current age.
Right.
I don't know, we could change it to FBMG.
FBMG?
Fuck bitches make glimmer.
Right.
Yes, that's gonna be it for this episode of Pay-Per-Review. Next time we're gonna preview
SummerSlam.
Notice I said preview. We're gonna preview the biggest fight of the Summer, good God, how many times have they used that campaign ad?
Campion ad,
yeah. How many times have they used that Campion ad, eh? Used it last year to promote a 30-second
before
bullshit
that.
match. Yeah. Year before that, all the way up to SummerSlam's conception.
Yeah.
This time, I think it is going to be a real fight. It's going to put last year's to its already doomed shame.
Beat in the heat.
The beat in the heat.
Yeah.
That's a good one. That's what they should go with. The beat in the heat. It's going to be Brock Lesnar versus Undertaker to settle scores from last year's WrestleMania.
2 years. 2 years ago. Last year's WrestleMania was when Rollins won.
No, this was this year's. Okay, WrestleMania 30.
Yeah, we're heading into 32.
No. Okay, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, well, WrestleMania is near the end of every year, so I count it as like the previous one was last year.
Yes, I think of it that way too.
Yeah. So it'd be seeing it that way. It'd be.
We're heading into 32.
Yeah, we're heading. So 30 would be 2 years ago.
Yes. Okay.
2 WrestleManias ago.
Well, it happened in 2013.
Yeah.
So not 2014. My bad.
Yeah.
Jeez, got my years off. Because you said 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So anyway, to settle differences from 2014. Oh well. Of course, positive note about this fight: Undertaker looks jacked. He doesn't look anemic anymore.
He looks, what was it, American Badass jacked?
American-made badass.
Yes, he looks American-made badass jacked.
Back when he had the motorcycle, he looks that jacked, Jack.
Yep.
Yeah. So, that's going to be it. Again, next time, preview of SummerSlam. Hooah! So, yeah, on camera's pockets, on the couch is Malcolm, asleep, mainstream. And, of course, you know me, I'm War Machine MJ. Hopefully we'll have Roddy Gotti with us next weekend. So, see you guys later.